you ready for a happy holiday season? But wait, there's one more item to add to your to-do list. Otherwise, con artists could be the Grinch that stole your Christmas. Linda Fegler is here to highlight holiday scams and how to protect yourself. Linda is a volunteer with AARP of Ohio. So welcome back to the show.
Thank you. It's good to be here.
We know that there are big problems with scams, but how big is this problem?
It is big, Lori. Research shows that more than $20 billion was stolen from about 13 million victims in 2012, according to the latest Javelin Strategy and Research reports on identity fraud. And it's estimated that older adults are scammed out of about $3 billion every year.
That's big.
It is big. It is.
And there's more threats for scams during the holiday season.
Yes, there are.
We're going to talk about some not-so-charitable charities later in the show, but now let's focus on some other things, starting with debit cards.
Yes.
What's wrong?
Oh, I know. So many of us rely on debit cards. It's so convenient. But in fact, according to an AARP survey, 2/3 or 64% of adult holiday shoppers in the United States plan on using debit cards for most of their holiday shopping. The problem is with the card's protection. Consumer protection for debit cards is a lot weaker than those for credit cards. With a lost or stolen credit card, the consumer is responsible for only up to about $50 of fraudulent use. But typically, in the case of a lost or stolen debit card, the financial losses can be so much more significant for the consumer, which means that you pay a lot more for that lost card. So consumer experts recommend limiting debit card use and using credit cards whenever possible.
All right, that's a good tip.
Yes.
And ordering online, I like to do that.
It
makes holiday shopping so easy.
It is.
But there's also issues with that.
Yes, and in this case, we're talking about public Wi-Fi use. More than half of the holiday shoppers surveyed by AARP said that they do use public Wi-Fi. But the problem is when folks use it to log onto sites with sensitive financial information, whether it's ordering something, a gift for someone online, or logging into your bank account or credit card accounts. Technologically savvy con artists can intercept information that is transmitted by a public Wi-Fi connection. So online security experts recommend that consumers should never use public Wi-Fi to access accounts with financial or other sensitive information.
Okay. Well, whether you order online or not, sometimes things have to be delivered or you're getting a gift.
That's right.
So that can be a dilemma too.
You know, it is. What is not a dilemma here? You know, it's,
it's all bad news.
But you know, sadly, fraud experts report that many thieves troll neighborhoods, especially during the holiday season, looking for packages that have been left on front porches. And what many people don't know, I didn't know this, but delivery services are not responsible for those stolen items.
Wow, I didn't know that either.
No. So it's actually best to send packages in a way that they require a signature, so whoever it's intended for can sign for it. You can also write specific instructions for the delivery company on where to leave that package. And remember, you can always have it delivered to your office where you can sign for it there and get it.
Okay. And if our viewers need more help, I guess they can check out the AARP Fraud Watch Network.
That's where AARP comes in. That's right. AARP does have a Fraud Watch Network. It gives access, as all of our programs do, to resources and tools so you can protect yourself and your family against fraud and identity theft. You can log into aarp.org for more information on that. And the network really provides real-time watchdog alerts about the latest scams that are out there. They provide information on local events if people want to go and learn more about how not to be scammed. And also, which I think is really great, there's a real live person they can contact who will help them if they've been victimized. And as always with AARP, anyone of any age can log on and use this program. You don't have to be a member of AARP to partake of these free services.
Great tips today. We want you to have the gift of a grift-free holiday. So follow Linda's tips to help keep you and your family safe. And for more help, use the information that's coming up next.
For more information, call AARP Ohio at 866-389-5653 or click to www.aarporg.org/Ohio.